recording. So welcome to the webinar on creating income online. Today is 2nd December. This is brought to you by Okwe and Clotilda. So we're going to go through some rules. This is recorded meeting and we'll target 60 minutes. Start with the topic and we'll go through. And so I have already questioned that people sent out. And if you have any new question, put on there's a chat on this webinar. Just put your question and I will be going from time to time to check. And so before we start, let's go through some disclaimer. The view expressed on this webinar is for educational purpose only. So as a business or as an entrepreneur, we learn, we take responsibility for action we take, and the profit is ours, our responsibility, the responsibility is ours. So I'll leave it for a few seconds for anybody to go through, make sure that you go through. Okay, we go to the key. The key topic today is persistence. So I'm going to spend a few minutes to demonstrate and talk about it. But it is key to building something or to finding something. So I will, the 8th habit of persistence. 1, you need to have definiteness of purpose. You need to have, what is the purpose? What do you want? What are you trying to create? It has to be defined, it has to be definite. And then you must have the desire to have that. For example, I want to make money doing so things, and you have the desire to do that thing. You can't have, you can't be persistent if you don't desire something. Reliance, self-reliance. You need to be able, that is, you need to rely on yourself. You need to be able to do things on yourself, learn when, like, it starts with you attending this, jumping into attend this webinar, or finding a book to read, or learning something. So that has to be part of the plan. That is persist. You rely on, you say, okay, I don't have this, I don't know about this thing. So if you have a topic you don't know, you take a book, look for a book on that topic, you spend your time, read, that will give you information. So you become knowledgeable in that aspect. The third one, or the fourth one, is you must have definiteness of plan. There's no, you cannot persist on something if there's no plan. You will be everywhere. And if you're everywhere, you're nothing. You're not in a particular place. So you must have accurate knowledge. How do you have accurate knowledge? You have to learn from somebody. You have to find it in a book. Don't go about guessing. Okay, there's somebody I need to admit. You don't need to, there's nothing about, okay, it doesn't work. Oh, somebody say it doesn't work. If you depends on that knowledge of people that believe it doesn't work, rather than you finding out from people that works. In life, there are two sets of people. People that believe that that thing doesn't work, and some people that have made that thing work. So how do you get accurate information from those people? Look for those people that uh, knows how to make it work. Cooperation, you have to cooperate with people. You have to, that is mastermind with other people to be able to get what's to be persistent. And then you need to have a willpower, the willpower to wake up if you need to wake up early, the willpower to speak to somebody if you need to speak to somebody, the willpower to learn something if you need to learn something. If you don't have that willpower, you cannot, you need that to be persistent. And then the last one I would say is habit. You must form an habit, something that, an habit is something like, there are some people that you know, they have a certain habit. For you to be persistent, if your habit is to make sure that you follow up with everything you want, you pick a book, you say, okay, I'm going to read this book. I need this knowledge. And then I'm going to find that knowledge in this book. Okay, I'm going to wake up at a certain time every day. I'm going to put these 2 hours to learn something. That's an habit. I'm going to listen to information that will build me up. That's an habit. So that's things you need to. Let me share how this thing can, because when we are talking like this, it's somehow maybe abstract. And so let me do a little demonstration how this can be achieved. So hang on a second. It's a plenty graph, but I'm not going to talk about it. So everything that exists, who we are today and what we will be tomorrow, all depends on our mind, what we think. We become, last week I mentioned, we become, that is the thought, become things. We become what we think about. So anybody, if you think of nothing, you become nothing. If you think of fear, you become fear. If you think of poverty, poverty will show up. If you think of rich, that will come up to be, you become rich. How does this work? What you're thinking is what they call the conscious mind. That is, you're thinking about it. You are conscious. That is when you're worrying about how poor you are. What you're that's a thought that you're putting in your brain. If you're thinking about how you cannot afford something, that's the thought that you are putting in your brain. So you're building this thing up. That's a thought process. That is consciously, you may not be aware, but what you're doing is that you're feeding this subconsciousness. Action doesn't depend on what you think. But what happens is that when you continue that, you continue thinking, it becomes your predominant thought now feed the subconsciousness. And this is what controls your emotion, action. So, okay, Matilda, back again. So when you think, and then that's when it's a persistent, it's a willpower, it's a mind. You persistently thinking of something. So that will build up the subconsciousness. The subconscious mind will gather this information. So your emotion, how you feel, you feel, sometimes you feel good, you feel bad. If you are working on a project and every day you feel good, you wake up in the morning, you feel good about that, your action will be good, that's, you will take action based on that feeling and you get results. You wake up in the morning, you feel crampy, you feel annoyed, and that feeling will transfer to action. And all this happened because of what you've been thinking. Maybe somebody wronged you, you start thinking about that, that will build up and the subconscious will pick it up. You wake up in the morning, you feel crampy, you feel that bad feeling, and every action on that day will give you a result. And how do you get that result? So let's go. So number one, this is you and what you're thinking, and then your subconsciousness. If your thinking is positive, which like you're studying a book, you're studying something, you're studying a biography of somebody, that's the positive thought. You have understanding and you have faith. So this, when you study, you have understanding and you have faith because you're positive. You have faith on that thing you study. You have faith that what this thing you're doing gonna lead you to somewhere. It's like somebody in a driving wheel. You say, okay, I'm going to that city. You believe in your whole heart that that journey will take you to where you're aiming to. And there's nothing that will stop you. But if you don't think that that journey will take you to where you're going, you will not be able to. You say, okay, there's no point going. And because you're very certain that that journey would take you there, so you have faith, and this will give you well-being. And you express this, how you express it, you express in what you create, you express on how you react to people. But if you keep on thinking negative, like maybe some people are doing something, you say, okay, instead of you learning, you accept your ignorance as an excuse. Oh, I don't know this. Oh, and that you have fear, anxiety, depression. When you say people are depressed, somebody that is positively thinking and building something can never be depressed. It is the result of, okay, let me admit it. It is the result of negative thinking. That anxiety build up, you result in depression, and you have diseases. The body is a very powerful machine that God created. And so there's immune system to fight everything, to balance it. So if you have a negative thought and then that chain is broken, it will affect you. The immune system is depressed, and then it cannot fight exactly what they need to be fight. The work is not available for the kind of work that's supposed to be done. So that will result in sickness, because that's a feeling that's not good for the body. So I will, and this is, this diagram, it's a very important diagram both in human. As a baby is to grow to adult. And there's also a bamboo in Chinese culture. That bamboo, when you plant, you can water it. You need 5 years to continually water it and nothing will come out. So after 5 years, that that bamboo will sprout up, will grow up, and then within 6 weeks, it will grow about 9 feet. What's the problem? The question is, what was happening within that 5 years? So that 5 years was gathering roots and all the things that need to. These 5 years or 100 hours is like, it's equivalent to you working on something every day for 5 days a week, 8 hours every day for 5 days. In 20 years, sorry, in 5 years, it's going to be about 10,000, about 400 hours. So this is round up. So if you take a skill, you want to be maybe a speaker, you want to be motivational speaker, you want to, anything you want to do in your life, and you persistently do it, you become, by taking this action every day, you start as a baby, you crawl, and you get to your destiny. You get, at this point, if you continually doing, you arrive at your destination. So in life, don't be quick, don't always look for fast, easy come, easy go. Anything that you don't build, that doesn't take time for you to build, will evaporate within a close of eye. So it's very important, build what you need. So having done that, if anybody need any question on what we've just discussed, I'm ready to explore that more. But at this point, I'm going to go to the question and answer session. Please, if you didn't send me your question, try and put on the chat box. Hello, Clotilda, bye, Eddie, Juliet, and sorry if I can't pronounce your name, and Mosula Abiona. Welcome once again. So any question, any thought from anybody? Anybody want to add something? I mean, this is interaction. It's not me alone talking. So I would like anybody to share any thought. Clotilda, any thought on persistent? What we just, the topic I was.
Yeah, so what I think, I've been doing I started my journey, so almost 15 months ago. So for me, now what I think is, you can't build anything overnight. Yeah. It has to be progressive. And sometimes it is like, if you want to, you want to drive maybe from London to Berlin. It's better you can see maybe only 100 meters. So drive the 100 meters, and after those 100 meters, you will see another 100 meters. So it has to be progressive.
So true.
Yeah, it's a progressive, little.
Yeah, I like the way. Yeah,
I like that example.
So true, and I also like you make an example about the Chinese bamboo. It is a very
Okay.
good example. It is true. If you sow and you can reap, and when you sow and you will, you cannot after week and you dig it out, look at how the seed grow, why not grow, and you must patient and care and every day take out of it and also sun and water every day. You more pay attention and more care, and you will get what you sow, reap. Yes, patient and hard work. Because this community, so many people are open-minded and help each other. If you do not quit, the only enemy is actually yourself. This platform, this community is really, how to say, the world class and very good coach. And every people goes the same journey. So every person there to ask, doesn't matter what for question, technical or general question, you must ask. And if we cannot answer it, we can, yeah, ask the other people can help you. So Justin Wolf say, the only person can stop you is yourself. So keep on the going. Every person's journey is different. Do not compare with others, because maybe the person is single, he do not work, so he have more time and more technical background. And the other people is a single mother, have three young children, and must full-time work. So you cannot compare with other person. Every person is different.
Right. Thanks for that. It's great for everyone. You are you, and you're not that another person. So you need to own it, own your business, own your mind, own what you need. That's why it is a definite purpose you create for yourself. So you have to decide that. And when you create every action, nobody will drag you to things that is not relevant to anything that is not relevant to your major purpose or to your business will not interest you. That's when you have that burning desire to have that thing you created. And another thing is that by when you see it, it's gonna be big, like a big when you create uh, when you make a plan, it's very big. But the good news is that you divide the plan into something that you can do uh, in a small pieces. It's equivalent to like you see a very big elephant. How do you eat that elephant? If you chop that elephant into pieces, you wouldn't know when you will finish it. But if you look at the whole elephant, it's become very big. I was doing a press up, and then I wasn't able to. I can't remember the last time I did 60 push up. But then I was following this guy on a YouTube video. He said you can do any number of push up, but as long as you have the desire, you have the techniques. So his own technique is that it will break it into small pieces like 10. It does so you can do maybe 10 or you can do 5. So you do that 5 and then you rest. You do another 5, you rest. So if you want to do 50, you can do 5 times 10 and you will not feel the pain. You will not feel unlike trying to complete it in one turn. one go. So same with business, you have to make sure that you have a system that will allow you to do it one by one. Okay, Eddie, no problem. Charge your battery. We will send the recording and so that you can watch. So now I need to go to the, let me go through the question. Anybody that has new question, please put on the chat box. For now, I'm gonna share go through the question that we have. So there's, sorry about the numbering. There are, okay, let's 3, because I was adding more question on people that put late. So the numbers are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're going to handle this, what we have now. So let's go to number 1. I'm free today, but I'm not sure if this needs to be a calling for people sales product. I did not understand how to go about this since all these days. A lot of people advertise this product, but I could not understand how to start, where to start. Hope to hear from you. Okay, Toye, I don't know if you're in this at the moment, or you're gonna hear from it after, or watch it. The key point is the building business. This is what you're doing here is building business. Nobody, if I understand there are many people advertising. Online business is a new thing that is coming up. It is the future. There's no doubt about it. And that's why you see a lot of people advertising and going out after it. And within that noise, there are real people that are making a living and trying to connect other people. And when you have the mindset, oh, this person is trying to sell me a product, what you see is somebody trying to sell you a product, but you're not seeing what's the advantage of what this person is offering to you. In life, you cannot be rich if you're not helping other people to go where you've been. And that is business. Any business that you're going to do, it involves you helping other people solve the problem. So if your problem is, if you need to build online business and you think that you can build that business without having a knowledge, it might be very difficult. Because if you go to on internet, there are many, it's noise. And the question you need to ask yourself is this what I want? Yes, if your desire is to build a business, and how do I get a right platform, a right education that will allow me to build this business? And that business that you can do I encourage anybody before you start, do due diligence or find out. And based on information you receive, what can you find out from that information? And then secondly, does that person offer you what they call money, that's a grace period, whereby you can, if you try and you said, oh, I don't want it, I don't know how to do it, it's not something I want. Does that person offer you opportunity to refund? If you do those two things, then you shouldn't worry about it. Like what I'm offering, what is offered here is a platform for you to build education, to build online business. That's number one. You will be able to build online business, a profitable one. You have all the training that you need in that platform. And so many other platforms like LinkedIn is part of the subscription. And you have somebody that is coaching you, a mentor, that is people that are currently building their business and they have successful business. So you're not following somebody that doesn't have a proof. So you have a proof, and then on top of that, you have 30 days money back guaranteed. If you don't like it, just send email and say, okay, I don't want to, it's not what I want. And the money will be refunded to you. So yes, the advert is there. So by the advert, you can say, okay, does this person speak right to me, to my problem? And then you go in there and check. There's always something they offer you to access. Like our platform, we offer you different videos for you to watch free and different things that you will get when you sign up. So if you when you sign up, if those things are not what you want, you have 30 days to ask for refund.
I think now we should make it clear that we are not sell something. We are give other people opportunity. A lot of other people know that we no need to only work traditional way, 9 to 5. We can also entrepreneur, and the digital world is so wide, and we can let other people know that SFM is a very good community. Actually, we sell not. We actually only let other people know this is a good community, and we give the evidence. We tell we are the person say this. We are a one member of them, and we tell this community is good, because if you go to university at least 4 years and you spend a lot of money and you spend so many time, what are you earn? Nothing. Here you learn well you earn, and this is a big actually family, and you know so many members. Every person is exactly the same process. So if we know other people the process, and you ask one question, and the other people know exactly what you what your problem is, because this person is also through this process. So every person, if you self, that is what they say, if you self do not stop, every person can go to the success. Because now is okay, also the best time. I think tomorrow night, isn't it? a functionary call. Tomorrow night is company. Their functionary call is one time 1 month, and they will change the platform. It is a very long call, 2 or 3 hours, I think. Right, John?
Yeah. I mean,
Tomorrow
lot
night.
to as a member that one can benefit from. I mean,
Yes.
so I'm not here to sell you.
It's much better
What we
also.
are doing is offering you to see what
The
the benefit and how you can build your life, because working on a 9 to 5 job cannot be something anybody want to do for the rest
yes.
of their life. So I'll take the second question,
Just like
which is,
here is just like university. Yeah.
I'll take the second question, which is almost very close to, yeah, thanks for offering this opportunity to me. However, as good as it sounds, one need money to make money. That's true, which I believe is mine in abundance. I like that mindset. No, just not yet materialized. This is the last part that I need to speak with. Um, when it is a thought process, when you say, okay, this has not materialized, it will not. If you say, okay, you don't have, that's why when we were, the first topic, we said persistent. If I think that I'm not capable of, I don't have the knowledge will not be there. That will be a mystery to me. If I say, okay, I don't have money, that will become a mystery to me. But if I say, okay, I want to do this, how do I get the money to start this business? That is a question that will activate your brain, that will be stored in your subconsciousness to a point that it will be pointing to you what needs to be done. For example, you may not have enough money, but you find out that there are where you're spending your money, or where you, there's this guy, what's his name? There's American motivational speaker, Steve. When he was offered a TV program, he didn't have any money, and there was no way he could make it. But he asked his question himself, how do I make that? As he was about leaving, there was a message that came to the answering machine. And when he answered that machine, somebody offered him another program within the city he was. And he was able to do 2 nights and $150 far back then. He did it 2 nights. And that was he was able to pay the flight from his own city to New York, where he was to do this program. Because, why did that happen? Because when he saw that, he didn't say, oh, this is not possible. The distance is far and I don't have flight ticket. Even if I drive, I cannot get there in time and I don't have the flight ticket. He said, how will this happen? And the universe show up in front of him. So when you say, okay, the money has not materialized, you can make it materialize. You ask yourself, how do I get the money? How? You start, your brain will work in a way that it will give you solution through some other means for you to make that money. Or if you want it so bad that your subconscious is saturated, either somebody or somewhere will show up and bless you with that money. it is in your thought. It is how bad you want it, how you want it, and persistent. That's that's the best way that will show up. I think today we might not finish many questions. Number 3, I'm starting a new business. I'll be happy to sign up to the course, but we want to know exactly what it is. So please advise me about this and what I can expect. So what? Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, I shared a screen. I didn't know I shared, so I was struggling to get back to the. So number 1, how do you, the question, let's trying to treat that question. Said, I'm starting a new business. I will be happy to sign up to the course. We want to know exactly what's, so that please advise me on what they expect. So the training, it is online, how to build online business. There are different types of business that are, one is affiliate marketing, and there's e-commerce. And then another one is that you can build the business based on what's your desire. Like, for example, if you have a passion, you can turn that into business. First of all, you go through a 7-step training modules that has been designed for people without any experience, without knowledge, without prior knowledge. You go through that 7 module. At the end of that 7 module, what you get, number 1, you will change your mindset from working somebody that used to work for somebody to somebody that has that mindset of a business person, because a business person has a different mindset from somebody going to work. I'm not saying going to work is bad, but if this, you cannot use the same mentality to build your business. Then secondly, you learn what type of business that you can do. And then you'll be able to build your website. A website is needed for online business. In online business, you're not working 24 hours, but your business is working 24 hours. So you need a website. A website is the office that is in a traditional business. You need an office, you need a factory to build that thing. But online business, you need a website where the business transaction takes place. And you need a automation. Automation are things that work while you're not awake, while you're not there. When you're sleeping, this is the part of the business that allow the system that allow your business to run 24/7. Your business doesn't sleep. Your business, whether you're on vacation, your business is ongoing. So then you also be able to learn different platforms you can use to advertise your business and how to deliver your message to the world. So by the time you go through that 7-step, you'll be able to have this skill, have your website, and be ready to start acquiring customers, driving customers. Any business that doesn't know how to acquire customers will die, because the best thing, anybody can manufacture anything, but if you don't have people that want that product. Nobody, your business will not survive. And in the business, you'll be able to learn how to find good things and give to people that need those things. That is marketing. You're not selling. Selling is just trying to push something to somebody. Marketing is you look for a good solution, and then you give it, you market, you show it to people that have a problem that this solution can solve. And that is done at the background. You set up a message, your message will, the system will look for who is in need of this product and give that product to them. And then the money comes to you. The money is paid, the money goes to your accounts. So what you need is you wake up in the morning, you check your account, and then you set up more as you want. You build step by step. You're not going to make millions from day one, but you start making, once you're able to make $100, the same way process that you use in welcome Beyonce. Okay. I know you're coming late. You're not late, but there's recording. This is recorded, so you can watch the beginning from the beginning. We are now on the fourth question. So let's this automation is done at the background, and it is the best part of the online business. And you can all do this while you're at home. If you're traveling, all you need is your computer, maybe your phone, and you can run your business. For those that are working, you continue with what because at the initial, you need money to do your art, advertise, like this question, the person that asked question said, you need money to make money. So if you're currently working, make sure you continue to do your work best. And even this training will improve your work, how to make more money from where you are currently at. And then you continue to build your business to a point that your business will be able to take care of. If your business is making enough money that if your expense is, let's say, it's $2,000 a day or a month, and then you're able to make $3,000 a month, you don't need the job you're going. Rather, what you need is to take that 8 hours or whatever number of hours you've been spending outside and put more in your business to grow your business. So that way, your business will become bigger and bigger. But you need to start from somewhere and keep your job, work with your job. But when you're starting and you're doing it with your job, things will become harder because you come back from your work, you need time to spend on your business. What I normally advise people that are working and combining it is to do, instead of waiting till you're back from your work, rather wake up when you come back from work, do all you need to do, go to bed early and wake up early enough, and that gives you opportunity to use that fresh hours, that the best part of yourself, and do what you need to do. And when you go back there to work for your current job, you'll be so happy because you've achieved something within you. That tiredness will not be there. You get there, you come back with that playful mind, that solid mind, you come back and then you do what you need to do, and then you go to bed early. And also what I will advise people is that exercise is very important. You need to be exercising as well, because when you exercise, it's release the stress. It's your blood, apart from, I mean, I don't do exercise because I'm not, I don't, okay, I'm not trying to cut down my weight, but I do exercise because by doing that, the blood is pumped into my head and I can think better. And because of that circulation that the body is doing, there's so much benefit on it. Exercise should not be geared to because you want to reduce weight or this and that. It is good for the body. When you move this body, move the joint, pump the blood and the sweat is coming out, there's a lot that you're doing to your body. And for anybody building business, you need those very much. You need solid mind, and solid mind is by exercising. Let's see another.
John, Abiona wants to ask something.
Okay. Sorry?
There is someone, Abiona, I think she wants to ask something.
Okay, yeah, yeah, go ahead. Hello, oh, sorry, I forgot, I saw the hand now. Please go ahead and ask question.
You unmute. The left corner, unmute. Juliet, your left corner, you can unmute.
Juliet, you need to unmute so that we can hear you.
Unmute yourself.
Let me see if I can do that.
At your left corner.
Unmute. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the question I want to ask is, now it's all about online business. Yes, the extra training, it will help us, you know, to be fit and also to know what we're doing. But actually what I want to ask is, how can I start online business when I do not know how to go about it?
Yeah, very good question. When people want to be a doctor, a nurse, an engineer, a lawyer, what do? They go for a specific training. Like a lawyer will go to law school, will go to and learn, will go to university and learn law. And then after that, we'll go through practice with somebody, intern, and then that's their acquired knowledge. On online business, many people jump into do things. They go on, you can do, go to internet and search and get courses and try to do it yourself. But when you're stuck, how do you get out? When you're stuck, how do you move on? So what SFM or the mentor, the platform we are working, the reason I joined mentor is because number one, I didn't want to group in the dark, move in the dark, or be talking to different people or be working on different materials. I wanted to learn from somebody that has done it and somebody that is doing it. And then luckily, when I saw SFM, they have a training that is already lined up and updated every now and then with the current information. So when you come, when I go through, you go through a step training. that is all day, take you from step one as a beginner and some live webinar. You go through that. By the time you get through, you have your website. You may not have built your website before. I didn't have a website before, but by the time I went through, I was able to build my website. I was able to learn what I can do in online business, what kind of business I can do, how I can stage each of the products, how I can set up this business in a way that even when I'm asleep, that business is working. So the short answer to that is that you need to have a mentor. Look for somebody that has done that, not somebody that would sell you a book, one book, and then ask you that you can go and read and do that. When you get stuck, who do you turn to? You need somebody that has that platform, and also you need to be in a community of other people that are in the same journey with you, because they are in the same journey with you, you feel belong. But if you're building alone, you don't have, when you get stuck, you don't have people to talk to. It's difficult. So first is that you need to build online business, join a platform that are that are for building business, online business, and then you grow with those people. If you uh, check on internet, and you will know what do they offer, and do they have a system that they can give you a grace period for you to practice, to taste the platform if it's something you want or not. Basically, my advice.
Thank you.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Abiona. I
Yeah, I'm
think
here.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and ask your question.
Oh, my own question is that I'm just trying to learn. You know, when I just keep quiet, I'm going with you because this is my first time. I try to be very positive with everything that is going on. So I think I'll get to know the question I will ask later, but not now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. So I mean, I'm not on drop shipping, but what I wanna learn, I'm learning now is how to be able to sell any product and how to find what are the problems that people are experiencing and find a product that can solve that problem, and then get them a good product and sell to those people. That's my journey. And my next is to do e-commerce,
Mm.
get that, design the product myself and go ahead and sell that. There are many ideas I have in my mind, and at the appointed time, I'm going to take that as well. So I'll go to the next question.
SFM has also the platform for the how to say e-commerce. That is you sell the product, physical product online, drop shipping is inclusive, and also as Amazon have now some people also give the lesson for 80 how to sell product online.
Okay, yeah, thanks for that. Question 5 is it for hello, I'm sorry, I'm in a difficult situation now. I don't have money for same thing. I think not teaching me for free. I'm looking for job. That's uh, the question is, if you, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want a job, yes, you can continue. That's what you want. You look for a job. But if you want a business, you can also have a business. You can say, okay, when you have that job will finance your business. But if you want to have a job that would finance your business, you need to look for a job that doesn't give you, that you don't have responsibilities. Because there are some jobs that even when you're done in the office or where you're working, you take that job home. That's not the kind of business that you want to take and build your own business. The kind of business that you want to, job you want to do is something that either maybe you may not, I would advise you don't take full time, maybe part time. How many? You say, okay, cut your expenses, reduce your expenses to something manageable. And then you take on those jobs that has get enough hours to be able to give pay for your expenses and also finance your business. That way you will, because time is very important. If you go and work for 8 hours or 9 hours and then you come back tired or take part of the work home, that will continue for a very long time. And if you say, okay, anybody, yeah, go ahead and ask question. I've seen people that raise hand up.
Hello, yeah, can I ask a question, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I have just okay, I have just start. Okay, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Aunli. I have just started up a small business, but the reason why I wanted to join was to learn more on digital marketing. It's a multi-vendor site where multi people can. I have 20 products, which of course, I mean, although I'm based in the UK, but my products are Nigerian manufactured from my factory. So I've been able to get NAFDAC for them. However, I needed more people on the site so that people, because it's all about food. Now I need to know, because somebody was telling me, go and learn more about digital marketing, digital marketing. They just keep saying it. I don't really okay, I know what digital is, I know what marketing is, but I would like to know what and what I should do that would obviously make me, and that is why I'm still keeping my job, because I've just really started last month. So what are those things that I would learn from this course that you think would enable me excel? Not to start now, I have started, but that would enable me excel.
Okay, so yeah, thanks for that question. We have many people that have done, they have their own business already and they come in to join. So when they join, what you have your own product. And so what you want to learn how to market that effectively. So when you come through the, you have your website, and does your website has the e-commerce site? Do you do transaction at your website?
Yes.
Okay. So so there are two, you can, in terms of, if you go through the the what they call the e-commerce training. That will redesign, maybe you might need to redesign your website. And then there's also affiliate training. What is launched today, a training that how to find somebody who needs your product is very important. How do you craft that message? And how do you find out who needs your product? Why they need your product? Those are the training that you will go through. And then how do you uh, manage then for your own product? How do you, what design? Because sometimes you can have a nice product, but how you label it, how you design it, and how you present it makes a whole difference. If you look at the iPhone, it's almost like every other phone. You see the external body, it's appealing to people. And even though the price is expensive, people still buy it. So there's a training for that, e-commerce, that you can learn. And from the time you sign up, the consultant, you'll be assigned a consultant that will take you through, and then they will now recommend what training, what you need to focus on.
I think she should learn about the marketing. You can learn how to marketing from Facebook, YouTube, Google, AdWords. You can learn how to say Pinterest and Instagram, a lot of platform. And also e-commerce. And SFM has also an agent in China, and he can looking for a fabric and looking for the good price, bargain for a good price, and make all the paperwork. Time, if you have more, you want to your own brand, and you want to you design your own product, so that you can go to China with the group from SFM, or if you do not want to go, they can help you also. I hope that helps.
Yeah, thanks for that. And so for your own product, yes, you will learn some new things. And and there are many platforms you can you go through. And there are also training on these different platforms. So there's a lot. All it means is that, do you have the energy to learn and to go through? And there's also what we call do a challenge, because to build a business, you need to challenge yourself. And if you challenge yourself in a group, you build something. If you look at every company, if we're working in a company, they always have target to reach every year, every quarter. So part of this, in the community, you have those challenges that uh, propel the growth.
John, is she already advertising on Google?
I don't think.
Do you mean me?
Yeah, where are you advertising at the moment?
I have in the last say 4 days opened an Instagram account. Then about a week ago, someone helped me to open a Facebook account for business purpose, because unfortunately I wasn't a social media person, I'll say. So, but I'm learning now that I have to open free accounts, the Twitter, is it Instagram or Instagram? Sorry, but I know it's
Instagram.
Instagram. I think
Instagram,
Instagram.
yeah, and Facebook solely for the food friends. So that's the new company. So that's
Yeah,
just what
yeah,
I'm doing.
yeah. Anybody can open or anybody can open those accounts, but how to market there's a training, there's a skill for
Okay.
those platform effectively. Opening a Facebook business page is simple, but how do you
Yeah, because of
place?
the he helped me to, like, in terms of like uploading some of the pictures and all that. I wasn't really good at them, to be honest. So, but I'm learning daily now on what to do and how
Okay,
I need
so
to.
so if you need so this platform will take you, you go with people that are doing it, how you can put a professional picture of what you have in
Yeah.
the website, and how you can apart from us, because when you say okay, put your picture on the website, how many people
I
or on your social media? Only very few people will get there because you don't have a big follower.
Yes.
So, but there's a way that a system which is a paid ad,
Yes.
advertising, that Google or the platform that you are on will place that information to people that need it. You define, you go through how to define those people, what kind of people they are, what they are looking for, and this will be placed in front of them. So those are targeted, and those are those that anybody that want to make a predictable business, that is advisable means, because you can say, okay, I want to have this quantity, these products. I want to sell so amount, all, and the market is available because online is big, and the platform that you are working on can give you that audience without any issue.
Okay.
Johnny, can I explain again to her?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Anuli, let's say you want to sell this product. You see, this is a toy.
Yes.
Okay, and for example, I want to sell it, I want to advertise it on YouTube. You understand?
Yes.
Do you think everyone in YouTube needs my product?
No.
So how can I find people interested in my product? That's what SFM will teach you and will show you how to find those people interested in your product.
My particular products. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
how to find your customers, because everyone out there on Google, on YouTube, they
Yeah.
don't need your product, but there are some people who need your product. So how to find them?
Yeah,
You
very good.
understand?
Yeah, she's very good because you must your right target, right
Customers.
customer,
Mm.
and the people who are interested for this kind of toy. This toy is not so expensive and not so cheap, and you're looking for the mother who looking for, yeah, I think it is you are not for every person because
Mm.
that is cost you too much money. It's not
Yes.
the advertise before the television every person see, but this is a target what sort of people you want, and that is more specific. That is a
Yes.
technique you learn from here. Every platform is good. Doesn't matter Facebook, YouTube, Bing, and Google. You learn one skill is enough, and then second.
Okay.
Thanks. So I think we take the last question, or the question number 5, and I think the page 2, we we'll skip that and add it to next week question. Good morning. I'm overwhelmed with all the information regarding this online business, and I need your advice on how to overcome. Okay, so it's I was overwhelmed, but I had a desire to do the online business. So what I need to do is I went to internet and I started doing a research, and then when I saw this particular video ads that pop up, and the person speak to my mind, and I trusted that person, and also do some check, and then click receive the video for some days, and then based on what I received, I knew that the person meet my expectation. So I went ahead and signed up. And because they also promised that I will be able to have a grace period. So for me, it was easier for me to sign up. And I said, okay, if I don't like it, if what they told me is not what it is, since they are able to offer me a refund, I will go for it. So before I shut down, let me go briefly and how somebody can sign up to this program. Just a minute, let me go through the. So I know you've received many of the videos. All you need to do is, if you look at any of those videos, anything you see, anytime you see get started, it could be up here at the top or way, way down somewhere. And I believe you can see my screen.
Yes.
So if you click on get started, so this will take you to a form like this, and then you have where you put your name, email, telephone number. You choose your username, create a password, and then you click continue. So continue, and then this will take you to where you put your account, your payment information. And once you click, the email will be sent to you, to you with all the account will be created for you and sent to you on that email you use. And then you take, there will be a link created for you. So you click on that link. Let me show you where it will take you to. Okay. Share. So this will take you to a platform that your account is created, and you can see, and you will fill some few more information, your details, what you want to build, and then this will take you to the dashboard. And the dashboard, the key thing I need to talk about is these are the case started modules. I spoke about it at the beginning. module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when you first started, this will take you through what you need to do selling things online, business you can do online. Then module 2 will take you through foundation, taking you through how to uh, behave like a businessman, how to do things like a business person, as entrepreneur and all this. So you go through that. And then affiliate marketing from foundation. These are the basic skills that you can use in selling products, any product at all you want, and earn commission. Then you go to module 4, you build your website from scratch. You get your name, whether you want to use your real name or your business name, and you build you build your website in a way by your hand. And then you put the mini site and autoresponder. These are things that allow your business to run even while you're sleeping or you're on holiday. And then you go through planning your promotion. At this point, you go through different things that how to the message you that's different platform. And then 7, how you can have a voice in a marketing platform. So you find that voice, that message that you're going to send to be able to market your product. So these are from a newbie. By the time you go through, you become a very that's a knowledgeable person, and you grow. You continue to grow with that information. And apart from that, if you look at these three, this 9 dot, there are many mentors. When you go in here, it's like it's a platform, a social platform, but for only business people, and you can meet and liaise with chat with anybody. Let me click that. You guys seeing the mentor platform here? Hello?
I'm trying to, sorry, okay. Yes, Jacqueline Radek.
Yeah, okay, so I can put any, as you can see my picture there, new message somebody sent me, and then I can ask any question here. And if you have any, you go through, there are, see, people doing meditation, people that giving information, sharing their experience. So it's fun for business people. So it's quite fun. And you can also, there's Launch You. This is coming new. This will take you from that is how to run your own business with all the challenges, because without challenges, you can't run your business. So that's and when I was talking you look at your base life blueprint. This is a journey that you go through. You see, I've started my journey. You can see I'm still ongoing. So introduce yourself, power of positive thought, Photopia, for your best life. So there's a lot of interesting things there. This is a journey. By the time you get to the end, it's strengthened your mind, put your mind as a business person. So this is LinkedIn Learning. Anybody that has been on LinkedIn understand that it's a very big, powerful platform. there are a lot of training, tens of thousands of courses, and these are premium training. But because you are part of this platform, so this is part of the thing you share. It's not only building business. Let's say, for example, if you have problem about fear or maybe public speaking, you can just go in here and search for that training and learn. So as an entrepreneur, as a business person, it is all about you create your own wall, you build your own wall. And that is by you can develop yourself every now and then to a point that you become whatever you design. And then you look at getting started there, membership, that's all about membership, tools and resources. Before you even build your website, you can even use generate a link, a marketing link, and then start marketing the product. And training, there's a lot of training in there, and video training. So many, there are lots. So those are in a nutshell what you can. So the amount of training that are there, it's enough to build your own business. It's enough to build your career in online business. And you have people that are there to support you. So I think in order not to keep this more than an hour, I would like to stop here. Anybody that wants to say something before we shut down is free to say that in a summarized way.
Anyway, I just want to say I really appreciate it because I've been trying to join for a while, but thank God today that I don't know what prompted me to do it today because I really get a lot of lesson from this. I think I will follow everything to get what I want. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And we do it every same time every Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone. And
Thank you. Thank you very much for the information.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank
See
you.
you next week.
Okay.
Fine.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye now.